Holden, the main character, often feels isolated from the rest of society. He is constantly trying to find people he can relate to and is disappointed when they do not understand him. Have you ever felt isolated from the world or felt alone, Chris?
Well, after my freshman year when my invisible friend Edgar left me, I felt very alone and afraid and scared, and I didn't have any friends until I met my new invisible friend, Beth.
Beth?
Beth.
Is Beth a girl, Chris?
No, it's a dog.
You have an invisible friend named Beth that is a dog.
Exactly. Would you like to meet her? Him?
I think I'm okay. Okay, question number 2. Throughout the book, Holden views the world in a state of judgmental longing, always determining who and what people are before he gets to know them. Have you ever done this maybe at the beginning of your stay at Regis Jesuit or even in your senior year now?
Oh yeah, definitely senior year. I remember the first day you walked up to me to drive me to school and I was like, whoa, what a tool that kid is. I mean, look at you.
Wow. Do you judge anybody other than me?
The other kids in my carpool, yes. Yeah. and all freshmen. And sophomores. I don't like them either.
I see. Well, they told us that you're trying to become more of a role model, Chris. Are you sticking with that role model plan?
Of course you should try and be like me so you're not being like you, obviously. I don't even know.
Okay, Chris, this interview has gone so well. Question number 3. Holden has made many mistakes that he has regretted. What are some of the things that you've regretted throughout Regis Jesuit High School, in your family, or even in everyday life?
Well, there's 3 things I think I've regretted at Regis. The first is that I didn't eat more cookies. The second is that the number of times that I peed in the Regis pool. And third, I regret not being meaner to the freshmen.
Like me? Are you talking about freshmen?
Especially you. I should have been a lot meaner to you.
Okay, so in the book Catching the Rye, Holden, the main character, often feels isolated from the rest of society. He is constantly trying to find people he can relate to and is disappointed when they do not understand him. Have you ever felt isolated from the world or felt alone?
Yes, I have, and I definitely think that's something that everyone goes through at some point, especially during high school. There's going to be times where you think you're alone, and mine was definitely sophomore year, where I was having, kind of changing who I was hanging out with in my friend group, and there was a brief time in there where I definitely felt alone.
Ooh, that was good, Chris.
Yeah, I figured I'd give you something deep.
Okay. Okay, the second question is, throughout the book, Holden views the world in a state of judgmental longing, always determining who and what people are before he gets to know them. Have you ever done this maybe at the beginning of your stay at Regis Jesuit or even in your senior year now?
Oh yeah, definitely. Especially when I first got to Regis, I think it was really easy to judge other people and to assume things about them without getting to know them. And I think that's one of the great things about Regis is over the 4 years you learn to, not judge the book by its cover. And there's definitely a lot of guys that I'm friends with now that freshman year when I first saw them I wouldn't have even thought about being friends with. And it still happens that I'll judge people when I first see them, but over the 4 years it's something I've tried to do less and less of.
So would you say you judge more than you do in your senior year? You judged more people in your freshman year?
Yeah, definitely. I definitely judge people more.
When you were starting to get to know people?
Yeah, because you're meeting a lot of people, and coming from St. Thomas More, I knew a lot of guys, and so we all thought we were better than everyone else, and stuff like that. And
yeah, that's good. Okay, so the third question is, Holden, the main character, has made many mistakes that he's regretted. What are some of the things you have regretted throughout Regis Jesuit High School, in your family, or in everyday life?
To be honest, I don't have a whole lot of regrets because, all my mistakes make me who I am today. And so if I didn't make those mistakes, I wouldn't be who I am. So I don't really regret anything. If I were to say I had a regret, it would probably be not living in the moment while I could. Because looking back now, high school went really fast. And if I could have, I would have appreciated it a little bit more.
I see. Okay. Let's see. Do you think learning from your mistakes makes you a stronger person?
Uh, Definitely. I think each mistake you make is just an opportunity to learn and grow.
That's good. Okay.